friends, welcome to Thirukkural English Couplet TV. All 1330 Qurans have been translated by me, and we have been interpreting all Qurans. Now we have come to chapter number 77. We have completed 76, now coming to 77. Glorious defense. This is called glorious defense. Padai Marchi in Tamil. Glorious defense. We have completed 760 Qurans. 760 Qurans. Now we are coming to 761. Glorious defense. I have put all 1330 Qurans in 133 chapters into 16 heads, which are called aspects. These aspects, all 16 in number, we are in the 10th aspect, that is called governance. 59 to 78 it goes up to 59 to 78. Now we are in the 77, glorious defense. So up to next chapter we are in the 10th aspect, glorious defense. Now I have mostly translated Qurans using semantical approach, in certain places idiomatic approach, bringing in the heart and the sense and the soul of Thirukkural to the translation, even in words, using the number of words, 4 plus 3 words, complying with Qural Member and complying with Couplet's definition of each line, 2 lines, each line having same Slavic meter. Now we come to the first one, 761, glorious defense. He is talking about glorious defense. Perfect, bold, endangering army is rulers' confidence. Rulers have confidence. How would they have this confidence? Confidence would come out of the perfect, bold, endangering army. If they have the perfect and bold, endangering army, they will be having confidence. So that's why we call certain countries superpower. Why? Because they have perfect, bold and endangering army. So that is why we have those people superpower. Because of this, so they will be having confidence because of their army. Now the people who have that confidence over the army have lost that because of the COVID-19, because this has spoiled everything because of that. But actually glorious defense is with the army. Now that is what is. But if it goes to that level of arrogance, nature will punish us. That has happened to us. Next one, 762. Daring will in setbacks speaks army tradition. So setbacks. Sometimes setbacks will happen to the armies, but there is a tradition in the army. Which one? Daring will. Daring will in setbacks speaks army tradition. Army tradition is what? If setbacks happen, they will daringly go forward, having a will. With will they will forward daringly. So daring will in setbacks speaks army tradition. 763. Cobra whiffing chases rats, resembling chased foes. He is using, whatever he is using, metaphor, simile, oxymoron, all these type of figures of speech. He is mainly similes and metaphors, comparisons. Here he is using cobra whiffing chases rats. Whiffing means it is a kind of smelling shortly. I mean, kind of smelling. If cobra smells out, giving a sound, that will chase away the rats. Rats will go away. Knowing that, cobra whiffing chases rats. Likewise, resembling chased foes. Likewise, if a glorious defense is there in the army, that will chase away. Seeing those army, the force will flee. They will go away. 764. Famous, courageous force stand still amidst attack. Whatever attack is given, famous, courageous force, army, that is force in army, stand still. It will not go away. Having all the attacks on them, they will fight back. That's a real army. That's a glorious defense. 765. Whatever be attacks, united, resistance will win. Whatever be attacks, united, whatever be attacks, united, resistance, whatever be attacks, united, resistance will win. Whatever be attacks, the resistance given in unity will win, surely win. That's what he says. Don't go back. Get united and fight back. You will win. Don't worry about the attacks. Whatever is giving advice to the army now, army people, he is giving advice to army. He's giving advice to so many people, so many sects of walks of life, so many people from all walks of life, and now he is giving advice to the defense. Okay. 766. Valor, honor, glory, encouragement are safeguarding forces. Which are the safeguarding forces? Which will be safeguarding? Which are the safeguarding forces? Valor, boldness, honor. They are prone to honor. If they go back, they will need not honor. Honor, glory, encouragement. These are all the safeguarding forces. So these must be there in the defense. 767. Strategy, knowledge for foe fetches victory laurels. Victory laurels, victory medals, congratulating medals will be brought to the people who have the strategy, knowledge of foe. If somebody is having some defense, some army is having a particular strategy and knowledge of the enemies, that will bring victory with the laurels. Victory laurels, that means medals, victory with medals. So knowledge is important for these people, knowledge of the enemies. 768. Despite incapacity, weakness, force win by splendor. Splendor means impressive beauty. Sometimes through splendor, showing some splendor, we have witnessed in the history. So many times this has happened, using some people having the splendor. So splendor, that is impressive beauty, will sometimes win despite incapacity. Weakness, despite weakness, notwithstanding incapacity, weakness, force will win by impressive beauty, splendor. They would impress with the beauty they have, through which they will win, though they are not capable, though they are not strong, though they are weak, they will win sometimes. So we need to be careful about that also. We should not be carried away by the splendor. 769. Discouragement, aversion, poverty, absenting makes battle victorious. Which will make the battles victorious? Discouragement. There should not be any discouragement. There should not be any aversion. There should not be any poverty. These three things should be absent among the soldiers or in the defense. Then the battles become victorious. That is why you see in the army, in the air force, in these forces, they spend a lot for food. They eat a lot. they are given good diet. They are given nice and good diet. So, and they are encouraged sometimes instead of discouragement. They will be trained in such a way that they should not have any aversion over something, and poverty should not be there. They should never be poor in the army. They may be poor in the families, but Valur is advising these people should not be poor wherever they go. Even in the family, they should not be poor. That means that they should be paid well, because they are in the army. They go to fight and they go to show the victory in the battles. So they should not be poor. There should not be having any aversion. There should not be any discouragements. Then you could see the victory in the battles using the defense. That's also important as Valur is telling in 770, last one. Absence of leadership despite valor defeats armies. Absence of leadership, absence of leadership despite valor defeats army. Sometimes good army, valor is there, good capacity, capability, all such are there with defense, but there is no good leadership. Absence of leadership, despite all this, that will also defeat the armies. So there must be a good leadership in the army. He is talking about the army. So leadership should be there in the armies. With this he completes this chapter. Thank you.